वेलकम टू रोहिला स्टेनो क्लासेस। आपका डिक्टेशन शुरू होगा 3 सेकंड बाद।
Ready for the dictation? Start. Now, sir, my honorable friend who spoke last also agreed that there should be a compact state of West Bengal, but he asked why should the boundary of this compact state be 200 yards to the west of the national highway? Now, sir, it is obvious that, if you are going to make it a compact state, that area R connects the two disjoint parts must be of such a size that it is a practicable proposition, full stop. You can theoretically given only 100 yards of along the Pakistan frontier, but obviously such a transfer of territory would not serve any purpose whatever, full stop. Now, a suggestion has been made that the national highway with an area yard of about 200 yards to the west of it would be the boundary line in order to ensure proper arrangements for the maintenance of the road and also for the proper vigilance. There are many important records that are left in the hands of various organizations of the country, such as the municipalities, the corporation, the different commercial organizations of the country, the chambers of commerce, etc., some are also lying in private hands, full stop. The government of India cannot be held responsible for the management of preservation of these records until Parliament passes the necessary legislation declaring these records as records of national importance, full stop. Under these circumstances, we presume that the resolution of the honorable member covers only those records which lie in the custody of the government of India, the archives of India, and the different ministries of the central government, full stop. It is true that some of the records are also lying with the state government on loan, full stop. Sir, these records, in my opinion, can be divided into 3 groups, full stop. The first group is the records which are owned by the government of India, by the different ministries of the government of India, full stop. The second group is the records which have been presented to the archives of India, as which the Bhopal records, full stop. The records of the Bhopal government, the former Bhopal government, have been presented to the archives of India, and the third category is of those records which are purchased by the Indian archives, full stop. There is, of course, the fourth variety, as has been pointed out by my honorable friend, the mover of the resolution, that a large number of records of the central government are lying with the state governments, full stop. These records have been given on loan to the state governments because they are connected with the administration of those states, full stop. That is why, it has not been thought proper to take away those records from the states, full stop. They are lying with the states, but the proprietorship, the ownership rests with the government of India, Sir, One thing I may impose upon this house, full stop. Although all these records are properties of the government of India, they belong to the government of India and they are managed by the government of India, although, legally speaking, they are managed by the government of India by executive action, full stop. Factually speaking, they are not so, there is no organization to which a reference has been made by my honorable friend, the Indian Historical Records Commission, full stop. This commission is there to give its guidance and expert advice to the government of India for the maintenance of these records, full stop. Sir, my honorable friend, the mover of this resolution, is thoroughly acquainted with this organization because he happens to be a member of that organization, Sir, the Indian Historical Records Commission is a body set up by a resolution of the government of India in the year 1990. Full stop. The function and authority of the commission have been made clear in the resolution itself. Full stop. This Indian Historical Records Commission, which supervises and guides the activities of the archives of India and the management of Indian government records, is a consultative and advisory body, but the vast majority of members of this body are drawn from source other than the government of India, full stop. The present constitution of the Indian Historical Records Commission is the first of education, secretary of the education ministry, the director of archives and 5 members nominated by the government of India, full stop. In addition to that, there are 25 representatives of the 25 state governments of this country, full stop. There are 27 representatives of the 12 top ranking research institutions of this country, full stop. Actually, government serves, if we can all them, are only 3, the Minister of Education, the Secretary of the Education Ministry and the Director of Archives, full stop. 5 members are nominated by government, full stop. The rest are drawn from other source, full stop. This is the body, sir, that has been appointed under the resolution of the government of India to give expert advice for the management of these matters, full stop. Sir, this body has got 2 other adjuncts, the research and publication of the Indian Archives and Local Resource Subcommittee, which looks after the transference of record from their parents' bodies, that is, their creative agencies, the different ministries of the government of India, to the archives, full stop. Then, this body, the local records subcommittee, also looks after indexing and catalog of the records and, thirdly, weeding of the records also, full stop. So, what I am laboring to impress upon the honorable member of this house is that in every step, every activity of the Indian archives, the government of India is guided by some expert bodies. Stop.
अगर आपको डिक्टेशन पसंद आया हो तो लाइक करें, शेयर करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।